Hello, I'm a stake indexing director, and today I want to show you how to index the U.S. Mississippi Enumeration of Educable Children project in FamilySearch Indexing. This is a project which has come around a few times now. It was supposed to have been completed, but we're doing some more indexing on it. So you may only have a very short window of time in which to index a batch. These that I'm getting have 3 days on them. It should be a fairly easy project, but for one thing, because of the handwriting, as you can see, it's a little bit more difficult. And as well, there's often a question about which names go with which individuals. So let me just go through one of these batches with you. So the first thing that I would like to do is to use highlights on this project. We can see the highlight is in the wrong place. It should be up here on the first name. So I'm going to have to adjust that, and you do that, go under View, Adjust Highlights. Make this smaller so I can see what I'm doing. And then you're just going to grab the red corners and move the highlights to the correct position. I'm just kind of doing an approximation right now. So there's the highlights. You can see about where they are. Now I'm going to make it bigger and do the fine adjustment so that the highlights are lined up with the names on the page. Okay, so that's pretty good. Then I want to get rid of the adjust highlights. So now I have the highlights in the correct place. Somebody had already started indexing this, and I don't agree with what they had indexed here. To me, it looks like it says Fortenbury, and then it looks like it just says Mrs. to me. And again, the handwriting is a little tricky on this. You just do the best you can. Let me make it a little bigger there. Do the best you can, and you know, no one's going to fault you if you think it says something else. So I think it says Mrs. I'm going to blank the name because Mrs. is not a name. Now we come to the first problem, and that is the child's surname. So there's no surname here. It looks like it just says tilde. So we leave the surname blank. You do not assume that the child has the same surname as the parent or guardian. So you just leave that empty. Looks like tilde to me. The age is over here, so the highlights are not exactly right, but I'm not going to mess with that. It's good enough for me because I see at least the line where we are. And then the gender, it will either be marked in the male or female column, so you need to just check that. Okay, female. Going on. Now, the next line, there is no overt name of a parent or guardian written in for the rest of these kids in the first bunch, but we assume that it is the same as the previous one. So as if there were ditto marks here. There are no actual ditto marks, but you must assume that it's the same parent or guardian for everybody in the bunch. And so going on here, for example, this would be the same parent or guardian for these 3 children as well. Okay, so that's that, blank. Again, there's no surname given for the child. Looks like it says Bud 16, and this time it's checked off in the male column. Okay, we come to the next one. Looks like it says Fayar, Betty, and Fanny for the child, 9, female. Fayar, Betty. Okay, now we have here an example of where the child does have a last name written in. That looks like it says to me Gillard Dora, 19, female. Okay, I won't do any more. I just wanted to show you that example. So basically, you don't fill out the child's surname if it's not filled out under name of children. Okay, you only fill out the child's surname if there's actually a different surname given on the line, on the field for the child's name. Okay, so this is what the project looks like. It's a little bit more tricky than it looks like at first, but I hope that you have fun with it, and thank you very much for watching.